Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is Gaming with Sal and welcome back to the channel, and it feels like I haven't done a Black Ops 4 video in such a long time. However, today the reason I'm gonna go ahead and do so is because we finally got our Days of Summer update, which means the second half of Operation Spectre Rising is now here on Black Ops 4, of course for the PlayStation 4 players first, and then a week later for Xbox One and PC players. However, Days of Summer is bringing a lot of cool stuff to Black Ops 4, and actually a lot of things that I felt like Treyarch and Activision wouldn't really do when it comes to this game. And honestly, that can be taken both a good way and a bad way. So basically what I'm trying to say, there's a lot of good news, but then there's also bad news as well. So let's go ahead and get right into what Days of Summer is all about here in Black Ops 4. Now, to make sure I don't drag this video for a long time and sit here and just simply read the patch notes to you guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys like an overall review of what came for every single mode within the game. And we're gonna go ahead and start off by talking about multiplayer. Now, remember when I said that Treyarch and Activision did a few things that we thought they would never do when it comes to Black Ops 4? Well, this is one of them. The map Grind from Black Ops 2, which was by the way a DLC map for that game, is making a return here in Black Ops 4. However, it's going to be free for all players. So yes, we finally got a new map for Black Ops 4 that is for free. I don't understand why they couldn't have done this for maps like WMD, since that was also a Black Ops 1 original map, and instead they had to put it behind a paywall, which is known as the Black Ops Pass. But at least we're getting something at some point in this game's life cycle, right? Another thing that they're going ahead and adding to the game is Capture the Flag. So if you guys don't remember what Capture the Flag is, you have to go to your enemy's spawn point and steal their flag and bring it back to your base. First one to do this 3 times will win the game. We are also going to be getting a collection of new weapons for Black Ops 4, which include the Peacekeeper, the Vendetta sniper rifle that we've all been waiting for since Operation Grand Heist, the Locust sniper rifle from Black Ops 3, the S6 Stingray assault rifle, and the ballistic knife that's always been part of the Black Ops series. Now here's the thing, all of these weapons are going to be available only through the reserves. So yes, you guys, this is the bad part that I was talking about. These weapons, except for the Vendetta sniper rifle, is going to be in the reserves. The Vendetta sniper rifle, however, is going to be tier 50 within the battle pass, or the tier system, whatever you want to call it, within the contraband section of the black market. So that's the only weapon we can directly earn after getting to tier 50. Other than that, the rest of the weapons that I talked about are all locked behind the reserves, which we'll go ahead and talk about this a little bit more later on in this video. But I do want to also go ahead and add that on tier 25, you will get a weapon bribe type of reserve case. So in a way, one of these weapons will be guaranteed for you. However, you just don't know if it's going to be the Peacekeeper, the Locust sniper rifle, the S6 Stingray, or the ballistic knife. It could be any of those. And then on top of these weapons, we are also going to be seeing the Grav, aka the Galil from Black Ops 1, make its way back into multiplayer after having it being requested by fans for such a long time. A lot of people literally have said that if the Galil or the Grav is in the Blackout mode, why not just port it over to the multiplayer mode, and that way we can have more weapons to play in multiplayer. I could say the same thing about like the MP40 and all those other weapons that are in Blackout that are not in multiplayer, but at least this is a start, right? Now here's the thing, the Grav or the Galil, whatever you want to call it, is not locked behind reserves, and nor is it in the tiers. This is going to be unlockable through a community challenge. So yes, finally community challenges have made its way back into Black Ops 4 after such a long time, by the way. So basically what the community challenge is, all players together have to get a total of 15 million public matches completed in order to unlock the Grav. Now it's not going to be like how it was in Blackout where you can't put any attachments on it. It's going to be fully customizable once we get this weapon unlocked within the multiplayer mode, which is awesome to hear. And then alongside with all of these changes, we have some gameplay tunings for certain weapons and specialists. I'm not going to go ahead and list all that out in today's video. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and leave the link for these patch notes in the description below if you really want to go ahead and see all the minor details of which specialists and weapons received some tunings and just the certain gameplay changes that have also come to the game. But yeah, anyways, launchers and equipments are now restricted in the bare bones bolt action playlist. A lot of you guys who are sniper fans out there who have played this mode are probably going to be very happy to hear this. First of all, I don't even know how launchers were even allowed in a playlist like this, but it's a good thing they're finally gone now, right? And then of course, featured playlists are updated and available on all platforms. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about Blackout. So let me just say this right now, I'm not a big Blackout player. However, I am really excited for what's to come with Blackout when it comes down to Days of Summer. And basically what we're going to be getting is an update to the map, which is going to have like a summer and post-flood type of vibe to it. And then we're also going to be getting Ground War, which is a limited time mode. Now, this is what I'm excited for, guys. This right here is your 50v50 type of match that you would see in certain battle royale games out there, except now it's coming to Black Ops 4 in the Blackout mode. And just to kind of talk about this mode a little bit more, it basically says here that you're going to be dropping in alongside your team's flight path or get behind enemy lines early on and eliminate the opposing team to secure the win. More loot than usual will spawn throughout the map, and ammo drops are doubled, and down down but not out style redeploys are enabled to help keep the action going until the final circle. We've also disabled friendly fire in Ground War, and players can revive any downed players in their team, not just those in their immediate squad. Get out there and let us know what you think of the biggest battle ever in Call of Duty history. They also added a new vehicle known as the attack helicopter, which has 2 mounted heavy turrets, and various equipments such as the Hawk will be available to scout out for enemies throughout the map. And they've also added a new Coward's Way Out feature in redeploy modes, which allow players to hold the use button to reduce the time spent in the down state. And this feature is basically put into the game so that you can quickly get out of that down state and queue up for the next time that you're about to redeploy and come back into the action. So this is really cool to see. And also they're bringing back Ambush for the solo playlist, which basically is a solo play that's going to only have snipers, knives, and launchers, just like the old school Ambush mode, except that was for squads, but now once again it's going to be solo for this next update. So for all of you guys who never really kind of enjoyed the way Blackout pretty much played, where you enter the map and you get taken out really quickly and then that was it and you got to redeploy and come back into another match, 50v50 might be your thing, and it might actually be the closest feeling mode to a traditional multiplayer within a Call of Duty game such as Black Ops 4, if that makes sense. So give it a try. I'm most likely going to give it a try and maybe even bring some live gameplay to you guys here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Now, as far as zombies goes, I don't really play the mode as much, but I'll quickly go ahead and go through what's to come for the mode in case some of you guys who are watching are very big zombie fans. So basically it says here that the Labors of Hercules Gauntlet is going to be available for the PS4 first. It also says here that the new epic elixirs are available in the laboratory, which include Perkaholic, Near-Death Experience, Raindrops, and Shopping Free. And then it also says here that, of course, support is going to be added for the new weapons that I listed earlier on in this video. Support is also going to be added for the Grav in terms of being able to put attachments on it for the zombie mode. And of course, support's also going to be added for new Mastercraft weapons, new Mark II weapons, and the perk up rarity changed from epic to legendary. And of course, various gameplay improvements and bug fixes are also implemented. And just to top it all off, besides the community challenge, which I've already talked about, and the weapon bribe that you can earn at tier 25 alongside with the Vendetta sniper rifle at tier 50, as well as the new weapons being locked behind reserves, unfortunately, we also of course are going to be getting new Mark II weapons, weapon camos, outfits, weapon charms, death effects, jump packs, gestures, and even more within the black market. And with that said, you guys, that's pretty much the overall main things that I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys of what's to come with Days of Summer and Black Ops 4, in case you guys already don't know as of right now. Now, just to give my quick thoughts about all of this, everything looks amazing in my opinion in terms of, you know, getting a new free map for multiplayer, getting a brand new mode for Blackout that can actually bring people from the multiplayer mode and actually give it a shot because of the way the gameplay works and just the mode itself works. And I'm really excited for that. Zombies, you guys are getting some pretty cool looking elixirs, by the way, such as Perkaholic and all that kind of stuff, so it kind of maybe bring a little bit of a change that was necessary for that mode. But in the end, what I'm really bothered by is these weapons being locked behind reserves. That's the main thing that's really bothering me right now at the moment, because I don't know, I get that we get a weapon bribe at tier 25, right? So we're gonna get one of those weapons for sure, but how are they going to work in the future? Are we going to be able to have opportunities to get weapon bribes through a free option or just by playing the game? Are we going to have to pay for weapon bribes? Are weapon bribes going to be coming after tier 50 at a certain amount of tiers? Like maybe every 10 tiers you'll get a weapon bribe after you pass tier 50? I'm not really sure. Oh, hey guys, by the way, this is Sal from the future. I just realized that I forgot to share one piece of information, and it kind of has to do with the topic that I was just talking about, and that is contracts are actually coming back to Black Ops 4. This is very good news in my opinion, because if you guys don't remember, Black Ops 3 also had the contract system, by the way, and in that contract system you were able to earn in-game currencies and just in-game rewards that helped the player basically unlock more of the in-game content that was there at that time. So if they bring back the contract system within Black Ops 4, maybe that's another way for us to earn weapon bribes. Maybe after completing a certain amount of challenges or a certain amount of tasks that we need to complete throughout other modes. Who knows? The point is, this is great news because this is something that not just me, but a lot of other YouTubers have made videos upon and said that we need the system to come back to Black Ops 4 because one, it'll give us something to do, and two, it'll help us earn more of the stuff that's in the game without technically having to always pay for it. So it's better late than never. I wish this was there way before in Black Ops 4's life cycle, but like I said, it's great to see it come rather than never see it come at all. In the end, you guys, this is pretty much how I feel about Days of Summer. It's looking really cool for Black Ops 4. It's just, I'm not really sure how I feel about the whole weapon bribes and those weapons being locked behind reserves. I could technically make another video just ranting about that specifically. However, I feel like this video has already gone on for too long, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys and basically ask for your thoughts now. What do you guys think of Days of Summer here in Black Ops 4? Do you guys think it's awesome, or do you think it's just another lame update that really hasn't changed your perspective or given you any sort of urge to get back on Black Ops 4 and play it? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below if you guys want to go ahead and share them. Remember, the patch notes for this update is in the description below. And as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon so you'll never miss an upload, and follow me on my social media accounts to stay connected. Links will always be in the description below, and I will go ahead and talk to you guys in the next one. So take care of yourselves, and bye.